Welcome to Cooking for Cancer and Chronic Disease. My name is Angela Zaccanini. I'm a registered dietitian, and this is Eric Capizzoli, also a registered dietitian at Hillman Cancer Center. We are presenting to you a marinated sesame peanut tempeh recipe. What do you think about that?
Sounds interesting.
And we're going to show you how to prepare tempeh. We're going to use a little bit of a nice peanut sauce that we have the ingredients here listed for you. We're going to top it with some rice and broccoli. But to kick it off, I just wanted to share that this recipe is from a blogger called Eat with Clarity. I've never used their recipes before. Have you? Mm-mm. Okay. So we're going to try it out and see what you think. Just to preface this, you could use tofu, you could use chickpeas, or you could use chicken and salmon if you did want to use a different source of protein. This would all work equally the same.
Yeah, any protein source. These are going to be, this is like a leaner protein like a chicken breast would be, or like some kind of like white fish, or even like a lean steak.
Okay.
Something like that.
Yeah. Perfect. Okay, so we're first going to show you how to prep the tempeh. If you've never worked with tempeh before, that's what we're going to try to show you today. It comes in a package like this, if you want to describe that to them, Eric.
So it's interesting looking.
Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. People say it kind of looks like pressed corn almost. So tempeh is a fermented soybean product. So I guess they take the soybeans and it's some kind of mold they mix it with and then press it. I think, right?
Okay.
Sound right?
So tofu is different than tempeh because tofu is not fermented. Is that correct?
Right.
And the way it's a different texture as well. Like he said, it almost looks like pressed corn, or to me, it looks like a brain. But
yeah, we don't want to go there
and scare you. But you know, it's definitely a different texture than tofu, but it is soy.
We can get a look at that. Yeah, it is, and it does kind of look like corn, almost like corn on the cob looking. Mm-hmm. And yeah, the tofu is going to be almost similar to how you would make cheese, but you just make it with soybeans.
Okay, all right. So the recipe calls for 1 block or package of tempeh, which we have here. 1 cup of cooked rice, which we have on the side. And then for our sauce, we're going to use garlic, sesame oil, soy sauce, maple syrup, vegetable broth, and peanut butter. It's going to give it that peanut taste. Sure. If you have an allergy to peanuts, an almond butter could probably work, but it is going to alter the taste then.
Yeah, for sure.
Bit.
I mean, any cashew butter or something like that, or you can just omit that, obviously, if you have a tree nut allergy too.
Okay.
So what are we thinking cut-wise?
So they say to cut the tempeh into squares, and then each square then cut into a triangle. Can you do that?
Like small, or like a giant one?
No, small.
Like that?
Yeah, I say like what you would, almost like the mouth feel thing. Like I would want them to be smaller chunks.
And then we look like triangles?
Yeah. Yeah, that looks good. Perfect.
Kind of like that. Where's my... Oh, no, wait. I got my bowl here.
Okay.
Jeez, don't get more triangle than that.
Mm-mm. Okay.
So kind of like a little rough chop here.
Mm-hmm. And we have the ingredients for the sauce, which you're going to want to marinate the tempeh for about 15 minutes to help it absorb that flavor. So we have our 2 cloves of garlic finely minced, 1 tablespoon of sesame oil, 1/4 cup of soy sauce, 2 tablespoons of maple syrup, 2 tablespoons of vegetable broth, 2 tablespoons of peanut butter, juice from a lime, a half of a lime, which I did the best I could to get that. It was like a
Little
dry
light
lime.
on there. Okay.
And then a half a teaspoon of red pepper flakes. We don't actually have red pepper flakes, so we're going to be using these Korean chili flakes, right?
The gochugaru.
The
Yeah.
gochugaru.
Even better, right?
Half a teaspoon, Eric. Don't go crazy. And then whisk it all together. Smells good.
Yeah, it does.
So once we marinate or start marinating the tempeh, you only are going to want to use half of that sauce to marinate the tempeh because you're going to use part of that sauce for steaming it in the skillet or sauteing in the skillet, and then you're also going to want to use it to drizzle on top of your entire dish, just to, again, enhance that flavor. Perfect. All right, you want to mix that around a little bit? You want this? Okay, so while that's marinating, I'm going to get started on the broccoli as well as the rice. So we're going to, what I used, which I guess it was a mistake, was the rice in a bag, the steamed cilantro lime rice.
Right.
It's like 90 seconds.
The microwave.
The
stuff.
microwaved stuff, and it's a little, what would you describe the texture of our rice today?
It's like a.
It won't
No
move.
texture
Like
at
you
all.
could, I could like hang it over Eric's head and it's not going to move. So we would recommend using your own rice cooker.
Yeah, I mean, I if you like rice, I always recommend to get a rice cooker. I mean, you can get the low price ones. They're like $30. Obviously, the more expensive ones are going to cook it more evenly. But if you eat rice, it's way easier than buying. And it's a lot. Rice is cheap, right? It's a
Right.
cheap food, and if you buy the stuff in a bag, it's a lot more expensive. And the texture's kind of off. It's okay. It'll work in a pinch. But if you eat rice a lot, get a rice cooker.
Yep. And I mean, like you said, you've already used yours enough to compensate for the cost.
Yeah, I have a mid-grade one that was probably like $200, and I've used it 1,000 times.
Perfect.
I mean, I eat rice a lot, so, and it's just way easier. It's kind of like set it, forget it. It cooks while you cook everything else.
Mm-hmm.
You can make like double batches and freeze the rice or refrigerate it. You know, we talked about that resistant starch kind of building up too with cooling down any kind of starch, so it kind of builds it's like a pseudo fiber content of the rice, so it's a little better for you. That's even with like a white rice too. It doesn't have to be necessarily brown.
Right, right. And this particular recipe, I used cilantro lime, again, just to enhance that flavor. So if you're experiencing taste changes, these, I feel like strong flavors are exactly what you want to try. And utilizing the lime juice, the peanut butter, the maple syrup, the soy sauce, I feel like all of that flavor is really going to enhance your taste buds, and hopefully you're going to taste some of it.
Yeah, definitely a good point with all these different flavors in here. You can taste something with like the soy, the lime, the sesame oil.
Yes, the sesame oil. It smells so good.
Your chili flakes.
Yep. And I think, if you are trying to go more plant-based, this is worth experimenting with. Again, you could utilize tofu or chickpeas if you're not trying to get too out of the box and still incorporate that as a predominantly plant-based, or I guess you could consider this vegan.
That is.
Yeah. So there's not 1 ounce of, no cheese, no dairy, nothing. Okay, so while, again, that's marinating, we had already pre-cooked our rice, but this would be the time to cook your rice. And then I'm also going to start steaming our broccoli. So I have just, what do you say, 1 inch or 2 of water in the pot. And we're going to utilize this little colander on top to steam our broccoli. And I have, the recipe calls for a cup, so this would probably be about, would you say this is a serving for 1 person, this recipe?
Yeah.
I mean, that seems like so much tempeh.
Protein-wise, it is. But I think if I was doing this for more than 1 person, I'd probably get 2 blocks.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's like that block, I believe, was like 20 grams of protein, I think.
Okay. I didn't even think to look before I tossed it.
So I think it was like 20 grams. So you figure like it might be a little more, but a deca card size of like a lean protein is going to be like 20 to 25 grams.
Okay.
You know, like a chicken or like a lean sirloin or a leaner fish.
Okay.
So I would probably get more than one, but the rice obviously you can make more of, broccoli make more of, but to balance it, you need more protein if you're going to eat it for a bunch of people. Or
Okay.
a bunch, more than one.
Right. Eric, have you ever had tempeh?
I have.
And?
As far as like soy products go, I'm a huge fan of tofu, so I usually just eat tofu.
Okay. So this is, have you had it in a form like this, or how did you have your tempeh, if you can remember?
Yeah, I think I tried to cook it a long time ago, like just like chicken, and it didn't work out. So I'm always up for trying it again. It definitely has like a fermented taste, and I'm not against that. You know, we did do our fermented foods last year, whenever that was.
Yeah, go check out those videos.
Yeah, some of that was a little crazy, but so it's a different flavor as opposed to like a tofu that's going to suck in the flavor and taste like whatever you're marinating with. This is going to have a taste on its own. But this marinade, I love these flavors.
Yeah.
Like the Asian flavors with like the peanut butter. Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
So it's almost like a Thai.
To me, I would probably make this recipe with chickpeas. I'm a huge chickpea fan. I'm not a big tofu fan. You tell me that I just have to try it more and with different flavors, which I definitely believe that. I feel like the times that I've tried it, maybe it is the texture though for me.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. And I think
That's usually what it is, because
Yeah.
flavor-wise, I mean,
it just kind of
by
absorbs
itself,
it, right?
it doesn't taste like anything.
Right.
So it absorbs whatever. I just like it as a sub, just because like people are weird with chicken because you get like the fat or gristle pieces. You don't get any of that with
That's
soy.
true. Yeah, it's
or
always
beans.
it's consistent every time.
Every time.
And it's a good alternative. The protein content is there.
Yeah.
You know, like it is most definitely a complete protein. It's comparable to any sort of meat. The protein content is even similar to a serving of meat, right?
Yeah, and you're gonna, you know, like you said, the chickpeas, not issue, but the thing with chickpeas is they come with carbohydrate, or
And they're not as high in protein.
no. So a lot of that's why like you want to do the sub, and we're not, obviously we don't advocate for like not eating meat, or we just
Right.
want to increase our vegetable intake, and in turn you're eating less meat by doing that.
Yes,
Increase your
definitely.
fiber. Most of our patients, most of the U.S. population does not get enough fiber in their diet, so that's why we try to do these recipes.
Right. And I know a lot of my patients ask about soy and soy products, specifically my hormone-driven cancers, my breast cancer patients. They ask, should they be avoiding soy and soy products? And the most up-to-date research says that whole soy products are safe to consume.
Right.
So we actually encourage it, recommend it. Again, if it's not something you incorporate in your diet, it's not something you necessarily need to add in if you don't like it, but it's something you can add in safely and feel comfortable doing so.
Yeah, definitely. It's a great point. We get that question a lot.
A lot.
And just like anything, we're advocating for more whole foods. If you have access to, whole foods, we want to encourage you to eat those. And try to incorporate different things. That's an easy way to change your diet up, to kind of cut back on ultra processed foods, and even some processed stuff.
Yes.
So we're going to cut some of these up.
Yeah, so the scallions are going to be used as a topper, again, just to enhance the flavor as a topped garnish. We also have an avocado here to add in, so you're getting some healthy fats in addition to all of the protein. You're getting a vegetable. I feel like you could swap out the vegetable too.
Oh, that bowl.
This one?
The rainbow one? 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do any, really any veggie.
Yeah.
I mean, broccoli is like a staple for me. Frozen broccoli I have all the time. But cauliflower, Brussels sprouts. I mean, you could do what?
I wonder
Carrots.
if you could do like zucchini or no.
Yeah,
I don't see why not, right?
definitely. I
Okay.
mean, I think you could do multiple too.
So for, I guess, scallions, do we use the green part for the garnish?
Yeah, so you usually want to cook the whites, but you can use the white. It's very mild.
But
So-
that's used more in cooking,
Yeah.
almost like an onion. The green part is more for garnish, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I feel like Julia and I talked about that on one episode, but that's what I've learned throughout the years. How's this looking?
Good. Keep it
Keep
going
it in
a
there
little
for
bit.
a
Yeah,
while?
it's looking good.
Okay.
With the scallions too, we may have talked about before too. This is another thing for kind of food storage. So if you're chopping these to kind of split this up, you can cut these, like in your little rings, and then cut this up as well as your garnish and freeze them separately.
Mm.
They thaw super quick, so you just have them like little Ziplocs. You get a whole bunch, they go bad in
Yeah,
4
quickly.
days, 3
yes.
days. So you cut all these up, freeze
Smart.
both bags, and you can just grab them as you need them.
Okay.
So I do that if I remember.
I
'Cause
like
it's-
that idea.
It's definitely easier on the wallet for sure.
Mm-hmm. And then you always have it available.
Yeah, I mean it always adds a little something. It's not a huge flavor, but it always adds something, and you're like, this could use some scallion. So if you just freeze them, like usually, like you said, they're different cooking, so freeze them separately.
Yep. Okay. That's really good.
We could probably
Advice.
you want to just put this in with the tempeh.
The cooked, yeah, that's a good idea. All right, so I'm going to start heating up our skillet for the tempeh. Now, you would just need a medium-sized skillet and a little bit of olive oil. We don't have olive oil right now, so we will be using avocado oil. And just about 1 to 2 tablespoons over a heated skillet on low or medium heat. And we definitely don't want to risk burning this. Eric made a good point when we were prepping for this recipe that anything with an added sugar or sweetener burns quicker.
Yeah.
Is that correct? So,
That caramelization kind of.
yeah, so the fact that this is made with maple syrup, that can risk burning.
Yeah.
So we're going to keep this on pretty low because this thing gets hot. We're going to keep it on low.
You could probably turn that off.
This one?
Yeah, just let it steam in there.
Okay. And heat up the skillet. And for the tempeh, cooking the tempeh, Eric also mentioned earlier before we started preparing this recipe that tempeh and tofu, right? You can just eat it raw.
You're right.
You do not need to cook it. This is more or less for the heated factor, absorbing all of that flavor, just kind of heating it through to get the flavor. But you could eat this right out of the package, which, have you done that for tofu?
Yeah.
And?
Doesn't taste like anything. I gave
Yeah.
a piece to my dog. He didn't like it. I know
I'm with Marty.
Yeah. He eats it. I don't want to say anything anymore. He's a meat.
Is he getting picky?
He's a carnivore. Yeah, one of our mutual Nicole. Remember Nicole used to work. Her dog eats tofu.
She's also a vegetarian. Excuse me.
Yeah, so she probably has it.
So
a
she eats
lot.
it all the time.
Yeah, so just
He's
toss it
becoming a
with
vegetarian with
Yeah.
her. Yeah.
Mhm. But yeah, you can. I have just to like taste, because there's a lot of difference with tofu. You have like firm, extra firm, soft. So I've tried just to get the flavor, see what it tastes like prior to adding anything, and it's fine.
Is the soft used for like the crumbled, or am I making that up?
So the like firm.
Yes.
So like they have some firm that's soft in the middle that would crumble.
Okay.
The silken is
Silken.
what they use in like desserts.
Yes.
And then I actually eat that too. That's kind of steamed.
Okay.
Eat that steamed. People eat that cold. I don't love. I mean, when I'm eating something like that, I don't necessarily love it cold. So I try
Okay.
to steam it. But yeah,
Okay.
that's a big. A lot of these flavors are staples in my diet.
Okay. So I don't think this is hot enough yet. I don't know why it's taking so long.
It's gonna heat up real fast.
I know, and then I'm gonna regret it.
Always want to heat that oil before you put it in, right?
heat the pan first.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I mean,
I get impatient.
But even when the pan, you're doing right by not just throwing it in that cold
Right,
oil.
right. Yeah.
It's like.
But I do get impatient at home. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get
Yeah, you just pour it right in.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Usually, like, I like to see if it starts to like sizzle a little bit.
You can
and
do
it's
it with
not.
a little.
Nope. There.
0. Usually this thing heats up super fast.
I know. You can see it starting to bubble though.
Yeah, I think you're almost there.
And like you said, I'm gonna regret it. It's gonna get so hot, and I'm gonna burn the maple syrup like
you just
Eric
said
instructed me not to. This is what we're gonna cook, right?
Yeah, I'll throw it in
Okay.
once you. I think you're good.
Okay.
Go ahead.
There we go. You hear that?
There's your noise.
That's what we want. So this is, you're just going to want to heat this through, and it's going to take only minutes. Now, I think the marinating part is what takes it a little bit longer, but if you're at home doing this, you're obviously going to do other tasks while you're
Yeah, and you can marinate
tempeh's
this
marinating.
like way in advance too.
right.
Just like any protein.
Yeah, definitely should lower that now, huh?
Yeah, this is where it's gonna burn. Give it a little shake.
Okay. Now, while this is cooking, this is, let me get my, just don't want to burn myself on air. Okay, this is looking good.
Yeah, that's all good.
Yeah.
So
Now I'd
whenever
probably
you're,
shut it off.
Whenever you're cooking these two, I don't want to. What I try to do with any kind of tofu is easy, or even if you have when you put it in the pan, if you put it in a circle, we call it like the clock. So when you do like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then I know like I'll flip this
Oh,
all the way around.
gotcha.
But obviously we're just heating this through. But that's just like a little tip
I like that.
you can do. I do with the tofu and no, we're not. Is it hot? What's going on?
Well, it's saying to add the other sauce until it darkens. Should we?
No, wait a sec. Let it get this. You're gonna want this to be cooked. You want to eat this raw. We're waiting for you to try this.
I know, I'm really
Here, I'm
terrified.
gonna put these in.
I personally would cut these up even smaller. Like, I would want it to be like a bite, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And not so, like, sushi size. At first, I didn't like sushi because of the size of the pieces.
I don't like giant sushi.
Yeah, like, what? How am I so?
Yeah, no, it's not. You can't chew it.
No, it's.
But this,
not
like,
even
you can kind of. You don't want to. I think the mistake sometimes people would make too is say they buy this thing and cook it as like a brick,
Oh, without cutting it at all.
like
Yeah.
a piece of chicken, and then they.
Is that what you did at first?
Not with this,
Okay.
but I think I went to like I don't know, Benihana or something one time, and I got tofu because I was doing some weird, I don't know why, and they cooked it like that.
Just as a block.
It was like they cut it like into like two big triangles, and I'm like, this just tastes like a sponge. I don't know what's going on. So like cutting this up, again, because you get a piece and you're gonna cut that. You're not gonna just eat that like.
Right, definitely not me.
Yeah.
Not me, sir.
It's like a chicken nugget.
Here, how about you do this? I'm gonna be the sous chef. I think I'm better at that right now. This is not where I thrive with meals like this. I thrive with like pasta.
Well, didn't we
Go
cook
figure.
pasta before and I was cooking that too?
Yeah,
So
that's true.
it smells really good.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm excited. It might be good.
I'm terrified. To be completely honest with you,
It's actually cooking well.
is it?
Yeah. See, like the
Looks
color.
like getting browned. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's on 5. I don't know.
I don't know what this thing is doing.
This is an induction stovetop, so it's going to be different when you cook this at home on gas or electric. Induction, if you were to take this pan off, it isn't hot.
Right.
So, and you have to use induction cookware. So it's very specific. And when we were building the kitchen, the space here, we had to utilize commercial grade things because it's considered a teaching kitchen and in a facility. So we had to do that, and it makes things a little different, you know, than we're trying to teach you what you would do at home. It is going to be a little bit different for you at home.
Yeah, a little longer cook times.
Yeah.
We're just going to do, you want to save even more for
the drizzle. Yeah.
All right. All right, I'm going to just let it heat up and then
How about I cut the avocado?
Okay.
Okay. When I cut my avocado, I just cut it in half along the pit.
That's safe on the cutting board.
And then you have 2 separate halves. And what I do, I usually go, which this is probably not the safest way, but I kind of cut lines into it. Do you do that too?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I
But
just.
you could probably use like, I mean, that's a giant knife
Yeah.
for people, you know. You want to go like, you know, maybe use a paring knife or something.
Yeah,
I
just
would
be
use
careful
that
you don't
too.
cut through the skin.
Yeah.
That's where
The
you can.
sushi chefs peeled them. You ever watch them?
No.
I can't do it.
Peel the avocado skin.
Yeah, they pull it off. That's so they can
Impressive.
slice it real nice.
Should I put this on here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you need a spoon or are you going to just squeeze
I'm just going to squeeze it. To get the pit out too, that's like a risky game. But
Yeah,
I kind of karate chop it
I did.
Oh.
I did cut my.
like this.
Press the middle.
Julia's talking from the sidelines that I should press the middle to get the pit
That
out.
looks like a mess.
Yeah. I usually literally karate chop the pit, twist it, and pull it out. But there's been times where that did not work.
I did cut my hand doing that once.
See, so
The knife was
I
very
really
dull.
don't know what the best way is. This is probably the safest way. You're gonna.
So like they usually use like the knife like this. The knife has to be sharp though and hit it with this part.
Oh.
But it has to be sharp. You don't mess around. The one I did it wasn't sharp so it slipped.
Yeah. So it's risky. And then if the avocado is very ripe or not ripe enough, it's like it has to be that sweet spot for sure.
So when you're getting your avocados, remember we're buying them, buy them hard, leave them on the counter until they get soft,
Yep.
and then put them in the fridge.
This looks like General Tso's.
I don't know.
Interesting.
Do you have-
I'm
can you
excited,
get,
but
like
scared.
a little spoon maybe? 'Cause
Spoon? Do we need forks, knives for taste testing?
Yeah, we could probably both. You have sesame seeds somewhere?
I will
Make it look
check for
pretty.
you. Oh, so whoops.
So this sauce did not burn at all.
Did it burn? Awesome.
Look at your avocado. Is that picture perfect? That looks like baby food.
How else do you do it?
You can scoop it out with a spoon. That's hilarious.
Good thing this isn't a restaurant.
Good thing, look.
What about the broccoli?
Oh man, I forgot.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Make some room in there.
I'm gonna cover up this.
Chef.
I'm gonna cover up this avocado. That steamed nice.
Yeah. Colorful.
We should actually. Can you give me a little salt? A little salt on that. A little salt on that guy, on that broccoli.
This is still heating. Now we're gonna burn it.
Now we're gonna burn it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that looks good.
Go.
Okay. Is it time?
I think. How do we feel? Can I move this thing? Whatever you did to that avocado, you destroyed it. Yeah.
Got you a fork.
Anything else?
Oh, your fork's over there. No, I think that's it. Oh, some more. Hey, whoa. Even though I like spice, gotta watch it. Okay.
You want to take a picture of it? for your family and friends.
I don't have.
There you go. And for as nice as this kitchen is, we can't get good light in here for a picture.
I think it's your camera.
Looks pretty good.
Oh yeah, that
My
looks good.
camera.
Yeah, it's your phone. It's you. Okay, let's dig in.
I'm just gonna eat a whole piece.
What?
I mean, you know, I'll find a smaller one.
I want some of the
You
chunk
gotta
rice.
get everything, right?
Yeah, and I need some more of that sauce.
That rice is like hard as
It's-
a rock. I didn't put any of the other sauce on it.
Oh, the drizzle.
I used it from the pan though. I think it's
Okay,
better.
okay. Ready? I'm scared.
Good.
Kind of like it.
It's pretty mild.
Yeah. I kind of like the texture of this better than tofu.
It's definitely different. It's not soft at all.
Not soft at all. Which that's what I think I like about it. It's more of like a definitely textured.
I would I think I definitely would marinate it longer.
Longer, yeah. We didn't do it 15 minutes. We're pressed for time
I'd
here.
probably do it even longer than that.
And I would definitely use all the sauce in the world.
Yeah, more sauce. You're good. It's good.
I want to just try it by itself for a second because I feel like that might be.
Well, we have a fan. All right.
Guys, try it. I'm
I think I would just
surprised.
again just marinate it longer because you're gonna get because it's pretty mild. I thought it was a strong like when I had it the first time it was definitely stronger.
Like fermented flavor, you said. Taste.
Yeah, some kind of
This is great.
going through. Okay.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
I might have found me a new protein.
Yeah. And good to incorporate for
Cool.
sure.
Okay. Well, thank you for joining us today. We'll see you next time.
Thank you.